we need to talk. I want to talk about something today that I feel like the Foxbody community needs to hear. And this is not me calling out anybody, it's actually the opposite. I love seeing what the community is becoming, but as we're getting bigger, I'm starting to see some things that I don't want us to become. So let me make this clear. There is no top in the Foxbody community, and we need to stop treating it like there is.
It's gonna be a lot of races you're gonna see out here today. Some people gonna win, some people gonna lose. But at the end of the day, clear the line up another day. Get in tune with your car. I got it, I'm gone. I got it.
All right, so what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kenneth Sean with the world famous the most incredible, the undeniable built versus bought today. I've been asked to, respond to a few things that's going on in the Foxbody community. And I'm going to give you all a basis of why I'm making this video, because the truth of the matter is that I didn't really want to make this video. I went back and forth about how I was going to talk about this and what I was going to do. And so I feel like I got a good way to kind of go into this video and kind of address the issues that I'm seeing in this community. Now, let's first state the obvious. I've been a part of the community, like I said, for all my life, but the last, I would say 10 years as it relates to what's called the Foxbody community. I have seen the community grow. My first Fox Silverfest was 2018, and I promise you it was probably maybe 200 cars, maybe 300 at the most, and it was in a small parking lot. And while it was a great event, moving to 2026, we are now at 1,000, close to 1,000 Foxbodies at that event. And that's the premier event that we deal with in this actual community. Shout out to Jen and Foxy Events. But with that, what we have seen is we've seen, more people enter into the community. The prices of Foxbodies have went up. More influencers, more YouTubers, more TikTok creators, more companies supplying Foxbody products. We even got younger people coming into the audience. A lot of the people are from my generation or the generation before, whether it's millennials, Gen Xers, I believe, and some baby boomers. People are still in this, and we got builds that's coming from show quality builds to drag cars to show cars, resto mods, big wheel cars, Coyote swaps, 7.3 swaps, LS swaps, whatever you want to call it, whether you like it or not. The community is growing, and this is a good thing. I want to make it clear that the growth in this community is actually a great thing. And it means that for you all that own a Foxbody, that means that it's going to create more opportunity for us that own it. But with growth, things change. So this is where my warning comes. This is the start of my warning to you all. So here's what happens. As this community grows, there are now people that are trying to enter into it, and they may be entering into it for the wrong reason. And so as this community grows, what does that mean? That means that more money is being involved in the community. I'm going to say this for you all. I'm a Bible believing Christian. And the Bible says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And some of you all love money so much that you are now willing to bring evil into this community. And you're willing to step on anybody's toes or anything to get there. And so, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But what I'm seeing now is obviously, like I said, there are more views, more subscribers, more sponsors, more awards, invitation, recognition. And that's where the competition can get unhealthy. Somewhere along the way, I think people started believing that somebody else has to lose in order for them to win. Which is why I started the video off by saying there is no such thing as being at the top of the Foxbody community. Yes. Are there people who have won awards consistently for their car? Yes. But I'm even tell you something. I want you to consider whatever you feel who has the best car out here. And whether they won every award or not, they're not going to win every award or not for the rest of their lives. Somebody else is going to come with a bigger build. But now what I'm seeing in that is that those people are becoming targets. The people with popular YouTube channels becoming targets. Pretty much, if you have any level of influence in the community, you are now becoming a target because people are trying to one up other builds, tear down another creator, compare subscriber counts, compete for sponsors, gatekeep what a real Foxbody should be, discredit other people's accomplishments, and create unnecessary rivalries. Now, for you all that's not involved in this community, what I'm talking about, you may not be able to resonate with. But for you all that go to the shows, who show up to these events, who are in these Facebook groups, who are on these forums, who watch YouTube like what I'm doing right now, you know that I'm not making this up. Especially if you go to the events, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're supposed to be building cars, we're supposed to be creating content, and we're supposed to be having fun. But that is not what I'm seeing. And I'm telling you this from my own personal experiences. I want to go back to the point I originally made. There is no top. There is no top person. There's no top guy, no top woman. There's no top YouTube channel. There's no top Foxbody. There are Foxbodies that are a little bit more known than others, but at the end of the day, that can change in a heartbeat just like that. Somebody can come out with one this year and that be the most talked about Foxbody for the remainder of the year. So there is no top. What exactly is the top of the Foxbody community? Is it more subscribers? Is it faster car? Is it most expensive build, most trophies, most followers, most sponsors? None of those make anybody the king of Foxbodies. Different creators bring different things. Someone might know engines better than you. Someone might know restoration better. Someone knows drag races. Someone has incredible fabrication skills. Someone is just simply entertaining. Someone has 100,000 subscribers. Someone has 800 subscribers, but built one of the baddest cars you've seen. You don't have to dim anybody else's light in order to make yours brighter. If you are entering into this category, the main thing I want to say as I go through my other points is that you can be you and still shine in a community full of thousands of people. But what I am seeing is people don't want that. Greed is now taking over in this community. This one is going to be one of the hardest things for some of you all to receive. But my next point is stop taking crazy opinions to other creators' pages. This is the thing that probably bothers me the most as a content creator. And it's not just for me personally. I've noticed something else happening. People will watch what one creator has and then go to another creator's page and say, your car is better than his. He doesn't know what he's doing, or this guy copied you, and why? Now you're trying to start up drama between maybe myself and another creator, you know, or sometimes even when somebody is complimenting you, they technically are disrespecting somebody else. And if you play a role in that, you're actually helping that person disrespect the other creator or disrespect the other builder. Don't use me, Kenneth Sean, to tear down another creator. If you like my car, tell me that. You don't have to tell me somebody else's car is trash in order to like my car. I'm gonna say that again. Don't use me as your tool to tear down another person's build or to tear down. I'm in a couple of different categories. I have a YouTube channel, but I also have a very popular car. Everybody don't like my car. Great. I don't care. It's what I'm gonna build, I'm gonna do. If I listen to what everybody told me I should do about my car wouldn't even be built right now. But we have to go from, you know, not using other creators to tear down each other. Like, I'm sick of it. Then the comments, man, I'm looking at some of my peers, you know, some of the other YouTube guys and girls, and some of them have bigger channels than me. And what I mean by bigger channels, they got more subscribers than me. I'm not ignorant to who has what. Like, I know exactly what's going on. I know who is bigger than me. I am not the end all be all for this community, you know, but I'm looking at what some of y'all are saying on their pages, man. Like, you all will literally talk about their mother on their own page or somebody that you don't know. Like, this is how far some of you all are going as this stuff keeps growing. Like, you are willing to literally tear down another man's family, tear down another man's build, tear down his prized possessions just to get your point across. And who cares about your point when it gets to that point? Like, you're not helping with this community at all. You are not helping. You're actually hurting it. The next point I want to make is the gatekeeping has to stop. But let me break this down when I say the gatekeeping. I believe that the people that are trying to gatekeep, they are not even real. And in other words, nobody has the power to gatekeep anything. The only thing that you could possibly gatekeep is the awards. And I can go down that a whole other different way, but whatever. And the reason I'm going to say this, I made a video years ago where I talked about the top 10 things you shouldn't do to a Foxbody. I'm apologizing to the audience for making that video for a couple of reasons. Number one, I didn't even put my opinion in that video. I took what everybody else has said you shouldn't do. And is it still popular? Does it still give me views? Yes. But I recognize that even that video itself ain't helping my point today. But I made that video, 6 years ago? Like, I have grown. I made that video when the community was smaller, but I have grown. And I can't be adding to the gatekeeping of it. And so no, like there's no such thing as gatekeepers. Like, but it's some of you all that are trying your hardest, and you know what I'm talking about, to gatekeep in this community. I've said many times, your Foxbody doesn't have to look like everybody else's. You don't have to like everybody's build. You don't have to like big wheels. You don't have to like coyote swaps. I'm gonna go here, and I know the majority of you all are gonna disagree with me. Look, you don't even have to like LS swaps. My thing is this, man, if you LS swap your Foxbody, man, that's on you. And look, I'm celebrating you regardless of what you do, because that old thought process is that you got to stick with this one brand, for me, is done. Like, I'm not a fan of it myself, but I'm not going to down another person for LS swapping their car anymore. If I've done it before, my apologies to anybody who felt offended by anything that I have said. I'm taking accountability for the things that I've said, because I can't make a video like this without taking accountability for the things that I may have said in the past when I was a little bit more ignorant and immature to what it was that I was doing, as I've now become this and have gotten to this level in this community. But someone else's build, or what something else is building that's different than yours, does not threaten what you are doing, okay? If you are doing a build, great. Preference is fine, but disrespect isn't necessary, okay? It is gonna lead me to my next point. Like, the disrespect isn't necessary, because as a content creator, my next point, we have a responsibility as well. And which is why I kind of led into what I've done, because I'm not putting this all on you all. I'm putting this, actually, a lot of it on myself, but I'm also putting it on us that actually make the content. If we as content creators keep manufacturing beef, compare ourselves to everybody, and encourage audience to attack other people, eventually that's what the community is going to become. And creators like myself, we have to be careful about what we're feeding, because if every video has to have an enemy for it to be entertaining, eventually we're going to create a community full of enemies. Are you all hearing what I'm saying? Like, seriously, this is where we're going. Like, I'm seeing what is going on. I'm actually seeing what people are trying to do to put other content creators against each other. So let me make this clear for anybody out here who's asking, do I have any beef with any other content creators? I'm going to say yes. And it's not because of something that I've created. I've had a couple of guys, and I'll go here. They're not as big as the ones that you know, but they've come to my page and said some outrageous stuff. I don't even know these guys. And you all know I go to every event. I don't even know them. But you know what I've done recently? Instead of trying to always clap back, I just delete the comment. And I pray that they just enjoy life, because I am not going to contribute to the foolishness. I'm not going to sit here and say that you're just going to be allowed to say whatever you want to say on my page and I won't say something back to you. But no, I'm not going to tolerate the disrespect on my page towards what I'm building. Nor am I going to tolerate you disrespect another person that's in the same field that I'm in and I not say something about it. Somebody got to stand up, man. If you don't stand up for anything, you'll fall for everything. Somebody got to stand up for something. And if I got to be the one that does it, I'll do it. But I am not. I do want to make this clear. I am not trying to be the savior of this community. I don't have that much power. I don't have that much influence. And that many people do not listen to me as it relates to this. But I do want to put that out there. Let's bring it back to why we all started doing this, for you all to have Foxbodies. For me personally, this was the car that I had since I was a child. Not the car that you all know me for. But I had a Lincoln Mark 7, an 84 Lincoln Mark 7. That was my first car. That's considered a Fox platform car. Then after that, I had a 91 GT. And ever since then, I've had Fox bodies. I had a 10-year break where I didn't. But ever since then, the majority of my life, I always had a Fox body present in my life. Most people did not buy their Fox bodies because of Instagram followers. They just love the car. They remember seeing one when they were younger. They waited for the sound, the smell. You know, back in the day, it was a B-cam, E-cam, Flowmaster, Mac exhaust, H-pipe, headers, all that stuff, trick flow intakes, AFR heads. That was the things, But most importantly, it's the feeling. It's the feeling when you get one. The other thing, too, is the memories. But the most important thing for me, when I go to these events, the cars are cool. But you know what's even more cooler? Are the people. I don't go to none of these events to see these cars. The cars are cool. It's good to see them. But I can see these cars on somebody's YouTube video. I go because I like the people that own the cars. So before the followers, before YouTube, before Instagram, before sponsorship, before anybody cared who had the baddest Fox body, we were just people who loved these cars. That's it. And the whole point of this video is trying to bring you all back to the love of the cars. I know that what I'm saying ain't gonna hit everybody, but I'm trying to bring us back to the love of the cars. So here's my final challenge to the Foxbody community. The next time you see somebody post a Foxbody that isn't your style, instead of telling them everything that you hate about it, find something you respect. Support smaller creators. Congratulate people's builds. Share knowledge. Help the guy trying to get his car running. Welcome younger enthusiasts. Welcome people who don't traditionally look like the Foxbody owner that you're used to seeing. And celebrate somebody getting their first Foxbody just as much as the guy revealing his $150,000, $200,000, $300 Foxbody build. The bigger this community gets, the bigger the table should get, not the smaller. So I want to close with this. I want to see the community get bigger. I want to keep seeing, more innovation, more creativity, more parts come into the community, I want to see more people jump in and become content creators. I want to see people bringing different ideas into this community. I've been in it a long time. But there's somebody that's new that's going to come in and shift the game for all of us. There's no number one Foxbody YouTuber. There's no king of the Foxbody community. There's no imaginary trophy waiting for whoever steps over enough people to get to the top. You are living this in your mind. If you feel like you could be at the top of the Foxbody chain because there's nobody in it, you can think of the biggest content creator out here. That person is not at the top. You can think of whatever you feel is the baddest car. That person, none of this exists because the top doesn't exist. There's enough room for all of us. Build your car, tell your story, support the next person. And let's keep the community about what brought us here in the first place, the love of the cars. My goal is to promote love, peace, and positivity. That's what Built versus Bought represents. And let me make this clear to everybody. Built versus Bought does not mean if you built it, it's better than the person that bought it. No, this channel is a representation of built cars and bought cars. I don't care which way you did it. Whether you built yours, great. Whether a shop built yours, great. Or whether you bought your brand new GT500 from the dealership, GTD from the dealership. We celebrate everything, regardless of whether it's built or it's bought. That's why it's called Built versus Bought, because the whole goal was I want to put built cars against bought cars and we all can say which one we like. But it's not to put it in a competition. That's really all this is about. That's what this, I had to change the name of the channel because of other issues that you all should know about. But that's just what it is. With that, I just want to bring love, peace, and positivity, into the Foxbody community. And I hope that we can keep continuing to build this community. But for you all that may watch this video and you feel a little bit of conviction or a little bit of guilt or a little bit, or you may not feel nothing at all because you just may be soulless, or you may not have, or you just may never played a part in it. If you are playing a part in the destruction of the community, I pray that the Lord will speak to you and shut all this down. Because this community is for everybody, regardless of your political beliefs, regardless of your religious beliefs, regardless of the color of your skin. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, this is probably the last time I'm gonna make another video like this. But this year was a year where I felt like I was gonna be the most transparent I ever been on this channel. And I just wanna be raw and authentic with all of that. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought. It's your boy Kendall Sean with Built versus Bought. I'm out.